Michelle, I'll be coming home late tonight. I won't be eating dinner at home.
Are you going to be working overtime again? You haven't been home for dinner this entire week.
I know, but it's almost month end and there are so many upcoming report deadlines. Besides, Curtis is out of office this week, so I have to cover for him too. I haven't had a proper meal in days. But it's work. What do you want me to do?
Okay. It's just you have been working crazy long hours. I hope you won't get too stressed out.
How do you expect me not to get stressed with this amount of work? You know what? I don't expect you to understand. You hardly work, and when you're not working, you get to stay home and play with Jack.
What? How could you say that?
You should be lucky that I still have my job when the company just announced a mass layoff this quarter.
Oh, is that so? You're right then. But you reek of alcohol every time you come home late. I know you're working really hard, but you should try to cut down your drinking a little bit. I'm just worried that drinking too much can harm your health. It'll get to you eventually. Also, I just wish you could come home early when you can and get a good night's sleep.
Then where do you suggest that I relieve my stress? See? This is what I mean when I say you don't get it. It's the only thing I look forward to after a hard day's work. You're not going to make me give that up, are you?
I am just saying you should pace yourself. I am only looking out for you. I want you to stay healthy, you know. Besides, Jack is still 1 year old, and he hasn't seen you for dinner or bath time in a while. You promised you would read to him every night before bedtime. I worry that he's going to grow up without knowing you. When is the last time you picked him up and gave him a hug? I really wish you'd come home to spend some time with our son at least a few times a week.
What do you mean I don't spend time with Jack? I watch over him on the weekends.
Yeah, you literally just watch him. You know that's not the same as watching him, like taking care of him or playing with him. I caught you several times just sitting on the park bench playing games on your phone when you're supposed to be playing with Jack. Kids grow up in the blink of an eye. Jack will be all grown up before you get to snuggle and cuddle with him.
All right, I'll do it.
Are you sure?
When I'm at the park with Jack, I won't play games on my phone anymore. I'll watch him. I'll play with him. That's what you want, right? Oh, by the way, there's something I need to tell you.
Yeah? What is it?
I'm gonna get a pay cut starting next month. So you're going to have to cut down on the living expenses going forward. Like no more expensive lunches with your mommy friends or baby classes for Jack.
What? How much are you getting cut?
Approximately 30%. So I also need you to figure out a way to spend 30% less.
What? That is a lot. How come you're getting such a huge cut suddenly? It's not even compensation month.
What do you expect me to do? It's a global recession. Everyone else is probably getting a bigger pay cut. Seriously, I don't want to hear you complaining. You should be lucky that I'm still holding on to my job.
I'm sorry. You're right. But what should we do? Maybe I should ask my boss if I can get more assignments. That way, I could get more hours at work.
Oh, really? Can you do that?
Yeah, I can ask. Because quite honestly, I don't know how much more I can save on the living expenses. I will stop taking mommy-baby yoga lessons, but aside from that, I've been careful not to eat out for lunch. That's not going to be enough, though. Yeah, I'll see if I can have more hours at work. I should help where I can. Don't worry, I know we can survive through this together. But that means I'll need to ask your mom to come help me with Jack even more often. She's already helping me at least twice a week. I don't want to burden her too much.
Oh, don't worry about her. I know my mother. She used to work when I was little too. She will be supportive for you to work more frequently. Besides, you know how much she adores Jack.
Yes, she does adore him. But I don't want to be asking too much from her. She has her own weekly schedule, and I don't want to take time away from her hobbies or friends. Maybe I should look up some nursery nearby to see if they have any openings.
No. Then what's the point of you adding more hours at work? We want to save on our spending, right? We should just ask my mother to come and hang out with Jack until you get out of work.
Are you sure? Okay, fine. I'll see if she's up for it. But if your mom seems reluctant, we should consider putting Jack in a nursery, okay?
Okay, fine. Only if my mother refuses, then we can consider that option. But don't forget your priority is to reduce your spending. We don't need any more money flowing out of my bank account. You need to figure out ways to save more.
Alex, I'm so sorry I'm running late. I just got out of work. I'll stop by to grab some groceries, then I'll be on my way home. Is there anything you need?
You're late. I'm starving. How did you expect me to survive on just 2 sandwiches?
There were some sautéed carrots and salad in the fridge, too.
Do I look like a rabbit to you? I'm a grown man, you know. Didn't you think about fixing a proper meal before you left me with a hyper-energetic kid? There's no way that small bag of lunch would last me the entire day.
I'm sorry it wasn't enough for you. I cooked more than I usually do.
Besides, have you considered it's my day off today? I can't believe you decided to add in a shift on a Sunday.
I get paid extra for working Sundays. Also, I checked in with you before I booked this shift.
No, it's not fair that I have to look after Jack all by myself on a Sunday. Did you forget? You're the one that said I needed to rest when I can.
I'm just trying to help out wherever I can financially. We're really tight this month to pay the bills on time. Also, don't forget that Jack is our child, not just mine. Isn't it a natural thing for a father to take care of his son?
Of course Jack is my son, but you know that I'm exhausted from working late every day. From now on, don't put in any shifts on the days that I'm off work. Make sure you only work on weekdays when I'm working.
That's not possible. We're already asking your mother to come over to help us every Monday, Thursday, and Fridays. I really don't want to put any more burden on her. We can't ask her for more.
Stop worrying about my mother. She is going to be fine. Trust me, she will do it gladly. In fact, she's not working, so she probably has a lot of free time. It'll help her keep fit if she's busy anyway.
Last time I checked, she takes essay classes on Tuesdays. I just don't feel comfortable. I think we will be asking too much from her.
Then why don't you figure out ways to cut down your expenses? Have you really changed anything?
I'm doing the best I can.
Oh, are you? Then how come Jack has a new shirt? I never saw this one with a fire truck before.
Kids grow up so fast. He already outgrew his baby clothes we got from the baby shower gifts. Besides, I bought that at Kmart during the Labor Day sale. In fact, all the clothes I buy for Jack are marked with a discount of 30 to 75% off.
Isn't that the least you could do? What? Did you think I would praise you for that? You should buy a bigger size to begin with so we could wear it longer. You really need to think harder about where you can save more.
If the size is too big, he could trip over himself and get hurt. By the way, I pay for his clothes out of my allowances, so it's not additional expense.
What? You're deducting your allowance from my paycheck?
It's just $40.
How come I didn't know about this? Haven't you considered we could have a better meal with $40?
Alex, I am working hard too, and I need some basic things, like makeup when I go into the office.
Makeup? Is that a basic need? I hope you're buying them at Kmart too.
All my cosmetics are just a few dollars. It's not like I'm buying Christian Dior lipsticks at Macy's.
Huh. Well, clearly you're not doing your best at saving money. There's more you can do, but you choose not to do it.
Then how about you? You haven't changed at all, even after you got a pay cut.
I work every day. Don't you dare compare your part-time job to my work. It's not the same level. When I go out to drinks with my colleagues, it's a team building. It's part of my job. It's the same as going to client dinners.
But I think there are definitely more things you can do to cut back on. For example, your shirt. Does it have to be tailored? There are plenty of nice work shirts that are half of what you pay. The credit card bill came out and it was already above our limit. Did you call in to raise the limit? All I'm asking is that if you have extra money to spend, it would be nice if you could consider wiring some over to help ends meet. We got charged $400 for the AC last month.
Don't you dare start making excuses or tell me how to spend my money. You're only working part-time. The majority of our income comes from my hard work. It's because I'm here, working crazy long hours to support my family. So if you got something to say, open your mouth after you start making more than me.
I work part-time, do all the house chores including budgeting, and don't forget that I am nursing our son day and night too. How do you expect me to find more time to work?
Don't ask me. Just figure it out. I'm just saying whatever you're doing isn't enough. Stop wasting any more of my time and come home and take care of Jack. I'm tired. I can't do this anymore.
I can't. I need to fix dinner once I'm home, so I still need you to look after him a little longer.
Why do you need me around? You do it all by yourself every day. I'm not babysitting Jack once you're back. Besides, I made plans to go out tonight. I need to leave soon.
What? You're going out at this hour? How about dinner?
I am not eating at home. It's a work thing. I already told them I'm coming.
Well, I hope you won't be too late.
You think I want to go into work on a Sunday? This is what I do to support my family. You can show a little more appreciation, you know. Next time, think twice before you speak about how I spend my money. You just keep your mouth shut and figure out a way to stop overspending. Hey, where are you? Are you not home yet? I'm home now. Where's my dinner?
Sorry, I'm on my way home now. I told you that I work every weekday except for Wednesdays now.
I don't care about which days you work or not.
Okay.
And what the hell is this? How many times do I need to tell you? You seriously need to stop wasting money.
What are you talking about?
The cake that was on the table. You irritate me, so it's in the trash now. I threw it out. You complain to me about the way I spend. Meanwhile, you're dumping our money to spend on a whole cake for yourself. Do you know why we don't have enough money? It's because someone decides to pamper herself on her birthday.
Huh? My birthday cake? Oh goodness, I forgot it's my birthday today.
Oh, stop faking. You're so cunning.
Wait, don't call me that. I didn't buy the cake. I totally forgot it was my birthday until just now. How could I buy the cake?
Huh. So then who bought it? There's no way Jack could have bought it by himself.
Perhaps... maybe it was Elise?
What?
She said she wanted to wait until I'd get home from work today. So I handed her over the keys.
You are saying my mother bought that cake? No, no, no! Why didn't you say anything? What am I going to do? She's going to be pissed off if she finds out.
Well, you're the one that threw away the cake. I say you just tell her honestly.
Hold on. She's not here. Neither is Jack. Maybe they went for a walk. I know what to do. Michelle, go buy the same cake and leave it at the door quietly. I'll pick it up by the door when Mom isn't watching.
I don't think that would work. Besides, I have no idea what this cake looks like.
It's from that pricey pastry shop by the mall. It was a simple strawberry shortcake with lots of cream on top. It was about 12 inches wide.
You're asking me the impossible.
Why? Just do what I say.
You said it yourself. That store only sells expensive pastries. Even the smallest cake costs $30.
You can use the credit card.
Wow. That's unbelievable. You've been breathing down my neck, telling me to cut down on my spending, and now you're telling me to buy some expensive cake just to cover up your mistake? You are ridiculous. Sorry, but it's not happening. Besides, I don't have my credit card on me. I only have $6 and some change, and that's not going to be enough. So give it up.
Michelle, when are you coming home? The bed sheets are starting to smell, and I can't find fresh new ones in the closet. Where did you put them? Also, the laundry machine isn't working properly, and I can't get it to drain. Can you come home to take a look at it?
Alex, you are so full of yourself. I am not your handyman. Haven't you learned your lesson?
I have. Mom was really pissed off the other day, and I got a really good scolding. She wouldn't speak to me since. I realized it was wrong for me to toss away your birthday cake. Also, I promise I won't push you hard anymore to cut down on your spending, so just come home.
Alex, I had some time to think about us while we were apart. I finally realized it's meaningless for us to continue any longer.
Huh? What, did my mother say something to you?
No, I just needed time to think on my own. We have an adorable son that is still only 1 year old, but you're never home to spend time with him. Although somehow you find time to go out for drinks. Meanwhile, you push me so hard to be more frugal, even when I'm barely meeting our basic needs for Jack and myself.
But that's because I had to take a pay cut.
Oh, and about that. So, since you wouldn't change the way you spent your money, I actually checked your bank account. Legally. Guess what I found out? You never got any pay cut. You lied to me. It was the same fixed amount every month. That's when it really hit me. I was so blind and I was being fooled by you.
No. How come you didn't say anything this whole time?
Alex, in the beginning, I didn't want to believe it. I thought I wanted to be with you as long as I could. Even after I found out about your salary, I wasn't sure if I was ready to get a divorce. I thought about the days when you used to be sweet and caring.
Michelle, it's my fault. I'm sorry. There's something I wanted to buy. I needed money for it.
What was it? What was it that you wanted so badly?
I can't tell you just yet.
You would probably never tell me. Because what you wanted was enough money to buy that stripper some gift so she would even look at you.
What? I never mentioned anything about her.
Ugh, you are such a scumbag. I looked into your credit card details and it was all there. You went to that club not just twice, but 3, sometimes even 4 times a week. I found a stash of receipts inside your desk drawer. You didn't think I would look further and find out?
Oh man, I don't know what to say. It was part of my work, in the beginning.
Really? Was it something more important than us? We are your family. Do you realize what you have done to us?
I won't go to that club anymore. I promise. I won't spend a penny on her anymore, so please, Michelle, would you forgive me? It wasn't like I was cheating on you.
Yeah, maybe you weren't. But you chose to spend your money on a stripper that doesn't even care about you, instead of attending to your own family. You can't deny that, can you? And the cake incident. Your mom bought that birthday cake for me, and you decided to toss it away as if it was nothing. For someone who insists on saving, don't you think it was a wasteful thing to do? I think your intentions were solely to agonize me.
No, that was not my intention.
Then what? You just wanted to show me that you were better than me? Whichever it was, you pushed me so hard, patronized me that I was the one that was spending so much. Did you know I was on the verge of breaking down? I don't think I can go on living with someone who can hurt me this badly. At least if you showed a little more affection towards Jack, it may have made me reconsider. But I think we're way past that point now.
It's my fault. It's all me. From now on, I'll make sure I provide enough for you and Jack. I promise I won't lie anymore, and I'll be sure to help you out with Jack.
Raising Jack is not something I need you to help me with. It's something we do together, as a family. I'll be straight with you. I don't need you anymore. I decided to do what I have always done. I'll work, take care of the house, and raise Jack.
Michelle, There's no way you can do all that and raise Jack by yourself. Your parents live far away, and your brother still lives at home, right? Raising a kid costs a lot of money. Besides, if you're going to work full-time, who's going to look after Jack while you're at work?
Oh, shut your mouth. Who's talking? Do you remember? I bought one new set of clothes for Jack that barely cost a few dollars, and you lost your nerve. Don't even try to convince me that you are going to provide for us now. That ship has sailed. Oh, hey, but you know what? You have nothing to worry about. Your mom says she is going to help me out.
She said she was going to help you?
That's right. She offered that we move in with her until Jack starts elementary school.
You said you didn't want to burden my mother.
Well, I will be paying her some for living costs and taking care of Jack. It will be less costly than paying the nursery full-time. Besides, I decided that sometimes it's okay to ask for help and lean in.
You're leaning in on the wrong person. I'm telling you, I will take care of you and Jack, and we could be family again. Why are you so adamant on splitting up?
Oh, you want to go through this again? You still don't get it, do you? It's everything about you. The way you treat me. Do you even realize how condescending you are? If there were even a drop of trust left in our relationship, we may have had some chance of starting over. So I thought really hard, but there was nothing left between us.
How could you say that?
You don't help me with the dishes or laundry. You don't even put out the garbage when I ask you. You are so reluctant to play with Jack. Did you know that, truthfully, I don't want to leave Jack behind and go to work? You left me with no choice. I only started working because you asked me to increase more hours at work, and I did it to help our family. But once I started putting in more hours, you started putting more alcohol in you. You even lied to me that you got a pay cut. There is no way we are getting back together. Period.
I admit, I was depending on you too much. You did everything for me. I'll be a better man going forward. It's not that I didn't love you.
I don't want to hear it. If you even have a little bit of decency left in you, then make sure you pay us childcare support every month. You think I'm bluffing? This whole thing that you made up, the stories you came up with, it may have been a small thing for you. But you kept criticizing me over and over again. I feel like I am all broken into pieces. I don't even know how many years it would take me to recover from this trauma. I've had enough of this.
I'm really sorry. I really am. I never imagined that we would be discussing divorce. I'll make sure to be a good father and a husband. I promise you. I'll do anything you ask me to do. I will.
I probably will never forgive you for what you did. So don't even think about pleading. Because we're absolutely, positively never getting back together. It's over between us. What's left for you to do is to pay childcare support for Jack. That is the only thing I want from you. After that, our divorce had to be arranged through the family court. However, because of the way he patronized me relentlessly, the fact he hardly took care of our son and constricted us financially, the court decided that I take custody over Jack. I was relieved that I could finally start a new chapter of my life with Jack. As for my ex-husband Alex, he was allowed to see Jack once a month. He seems desperately trying hard to play the good father role. But considering he was never good with managing his money, he ended up spending all his salary and savings that he couldn't meet the payments for Jack's childcare support. Hence, we're no longer allowing him to see Jack or come anywhere near our home until he gets back on his feet. As for childcare payment, we requested his company through the court to deduct directly from his payroll every month. I don't feel great every time I have to update his mother, but honestly, I am glad I got a divorce with Alex. I was able to find a job where I could work from home twice a week. That way, I have plenty of time to spend with Jack at home and even at the park sometimes. It's really not so much different from prior to divorce. I am so thankful to my mother-in-law. The relationship with my ex-husband is shredded into pieces, but I really treasure the relationship I have with Elise. She and Jack are the only great things that happened to me since I met Alex. Right now, I'm embracing every moment that I spend with Jack, with the support from Elise, and free from fear and distress.